EU and Japan, they had no choice but to go for whatever Trump was bulldozing them to accept. India has a choice, largely because India cannot afford to give in to everything for whatever compulsions.
So it's not a choice in the sense the deal is impossible as far as India is concerned. And therefore, while others could accommodate and they had the space also to accommodate, India can't do it. And therefore, as far as India is concerned, India should not be wasting time on trying to stitch a deal with the Americans. It will never
Yes,
work. It will
to
never
just
happen.
accept a 25% tariff and move on in life.
Absolutely. Let it be there, 25%. Now, what happens if the 25% tariff, as it comes into effect from tomorrow?
How does it impact us?
Correct. So that is what. So what happens is that this is a tariff, additional tariff cost. So if $100 good was going to America, the Americans will now impose 25% import duties. This is like this. Import duties is paid by the American importers. Now, what the business dynamics is that can Indian exporters export that $100 thing in 100 in times to come, and Americans pay 25% tariff, and the American consumers buy those goods for $125. That is one situation. The second situation is that the Indian exporters agree to reduce the price to, let us say, $75 and get the 25% tariff absorbed by them. Now, that is not possible for Indian exporters.
My mom called me. ये ट्रम्प ने क्या कर दिया है? How is the average Indian consumer? How does it impact them?
So, see, the Indian interested parties are also many. You mentioned about consumers. Then there are producers, then there is government. Let us take consumers as you mentioned first. Surprisingly, these Trump tariffs don't affect Indian consumers adversely at all. If Indian exporters are not able to export these goods, they will supply the goods to Indian consumers. And since the supply in domestic markets increases, the prices for consumers should come down. Indian consumers would also perhaps get better quality products in India. You would have heard many times saying export quality cheese hai. So if export quality cheese is getting available in India at prices lower than otherwise available, consumers don't suffer. Who suffers is the exporter. Who suffers is the exporters. That is where the hit might come to them if they agree to reduce their prices. If they don't agree to reduce their prices, even they don't suffer. They may suffer the business loss,